All right, we're going to talk a little bit about clippering and trying to avoid clipper lines. So, the thing that causes the clipper lines is when we don't clipper in the direction of the lay of the coat. Now, across the back, it's really easy, really simple. The hair grows straight back. And maybe for a 2-3 inch width across the back, it grows straight. Now, you see here on the shoulder, it's vertical here. So somewhere between here being horizontal and here being vertical, we got to start making some shifts in the direction that we hold the clipper blade, or we're going to cut somewhere across against the grain. Now, same thing when we get to the sides. It's horizontal here, it's vertical here. So somewhere in here we'll have to make a transition. Same thing, there's a kind of curve to it here when we get to the rear. So one thing you can do is you can pre-cut with a blade that's a little longer than the one you intend to finish. So if I do a 7 here for the pre-cut to get the majority of this hair off, I might put a few lines in, but I'll be able to see very clearly what direction the hair is growing out once it's short. Sometimes when it's long, dampness can put a wave in it or something like that, and you can't tell as precisely what the actual lay of the coat is. So, like I said, taking a layer off with a longer blade, then going back and finishing it. One thing that can cause the lines is if you go too fast and the blades can't cut through the coat as fast as you're trying to push it through the coat. Dogs with heavy undercoat, it can be more of an issue. It can be an issue if your blades are not lubricated, so they're moving slowly. The shorter the blade, the more likely it is that you're going to put lines in. So what I'm doing here is in this transition area, back here, like I said, that's all one direction. Here on the shoulders, that's all one direction. But what about in between there? So as I'm finding out which direction, I'm just doing smaller bits at a time. So I'll get feedback real early about if lines are being left in. Another thing that I could do to help reduce the clipper lines is that I could pre-cut, and then I could bathe the dog, and then when it's super, super dry, then go back and clipper it again, either with the same blade or with that one blade shorter. And that should help you to get more of the lines out. All right. So this is me, little by little, finding the grain of the coat. You just have to look closely. After a while, you get used to it. It's second nature. But in the beginning, just kind of watch as the blade's going through. One last thing that can make lines in your coat is if you're grooming and you're bathing on the same day and the coat is not 100% bone dry all the way to the skin, that's almost always going to put some lines in. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions, and probably try this out again on another couple of different dogs. All right, hope that was helpful.